I've been in Port Charles a lot longer than you have. I've studied the dynamics of the Corinthos organization. I was part of it for a while. My advice comes from the direct knowledge of how these people work. You have to move against them now, before Jason has time to consolidate his position.
If we do what you suggest, we have to be ready to absorb Corinthos property immediately. I'm not sure we're ready. Maybe in a few weeks.
No, it's going to be too late by then, Tony. Look, I say we hit now before Jason has an opportunity to mount an effective defense.
John, you're awful quiet. Weigh in here. When do we hit Morgan?
We don't.
No, I've told you that settlement is not going to work for either party. I have to call you back. Whoa, 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 Milo. You've got to wrap that.
Wrapping what?
Newspaper or a towel or a blanket or something. You've got to protect it. You don't want to send it to Sonny in pieces.
Yeah, who knows what sentimental value that vase has in Mr. C, huh? Just because this isn't the boss's office anymore doesn't mean we don't show his things respect. Use your shirt if you have to.
Wait, here.
Oh, thanks, Bernie.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here because I have some legal matters.
Hold on. I'll address all of your concerns. I just need a moment alone. Please.
Jason has been Sonny's enforcer for years. Do you really think that he is not prepared for us? That he doesn't already have a retaliation plan in place? Sonny and Jason have not controlled this territory for as long as they have by being stupid and unprepared.
My son makes a good point. How do you suggest we handle it?
Well, there are troops in place. Jason will honor it. He knows that war is bad for business. I say that we honor it too. By the time that we need to move our resources into Port Charles, then we reevaluate.
I see. I'm sorry, with all due respect. I think you're thinking with your heart, not your head.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, Anthony, come on. He's involved with Lulu Spencer, and Lulu Spencer has very close ties to both Sonny and Jason. I think she might get a little angry with John if Jason was to turn up dead. It's definitely a relationship killer, isn't it? Look, your son's love life notwithstanding, the decisions that need to be made here are what's best for business, and that is abundantly clear. We hit Jason now, while he's vulnerable.
Get to work. Yep. Milo, I want you to finish packing these boxes. I want you to take them over to Sonny's, okay? I want you to offer him guards, but expect that he's going to turn them down.
Oh, you're going to need your own guards. Now, I spent last night reorganizing the staff here. It's going to be a tighter detail, but I think we've got it pretty much worked.
This is not going to work.
You don't like the guys that I picked?
One thing you all need to understand, Sonny ran his business his way. That's not mine. Okay, I'm going to do everything I can to keep the violence to a minimum so everybody can try to have a semi-normal life, but I'm not going to be a prisoner of this business. I take care of my own security. I take my own risks. If anyone has a problem with that, I will accept your resignation right now.
How did you come into this information about Rick? Like that ex-wife of his being involved with Jason?
I have my sources.
Yeah, which happen to be Lulu Spencer, who doesn't know what she's talking about.
See, I think she does. Oh, by the way, Elizabeth Weber was also married to Lou's
Okay,
brother.
while we are going on about Elizabeth's love life, the window of opportunity is closing here. Now, we need to hit Jason hard. We need...
That was a pretty smooth evasion. Why did you want to talk about your ex-wife?
Because Elizabeth Spencer has absolutely no relevance to this conversation, Troy.
Well, maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Is this Elizabeth someone we can use against Jason?
Maybe we should consider canceling tonight's shipment.
It's too late. But I will be informing our people in Puerto Rico that we're going to be changing all future delivery plans.
I just think that might be too much too soon.
Sonny, we have to dictate the terms. If we wait on these people to tell us, it shows more weakness.
Carly, Yeah. I haven't had a chance to properly express my devastation at what has happened to Michael. Thank you. And if I may just say, I am a little relieved that you have sole custody of Morgan. It can only benefit him.
I appreciate that. So which side did you land on the fallout?
Well, Jason has retained my services, and I'm still also working for Sonny, in a different capacity, of course.
Aren't you worried about conflict of interest or something?
It's a fine line, but we lawyers are used to walking it.
Wish it were that easy for the rest of us.
Okay, I want all new bank accounts. Everything. I want everything just to start over. All right? So I don't know how long that might take you, but just set it.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Sorry.
Yeah, Bernie, just give us a minute. Cash it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
I know. I'm sorry I didn't call. I know I just barged in.
No, Carly, you're not getting it. Sonny signed those papers not to just to keep Morgan safe, but we're trying to keep everybody safe. You and I can't see each other anymore.
There was a time when Elizabeth might have served as leverage against Jason. We thought that she'd had his child. But the baby turned out to be Lucky's, who happens to be a detective, and I don't really think we need to bring the police in on this, especially when it's easily avoidable.
Which is exactly why we need to keep the truce in place for now. Why poke sticks at Jason Morgan when we can lie low, rake in our money, and build a solid foundation for the future? You want my opinion, you got it. Do what you want with it.
Johnny's got a point. Look, Tony, I'm not in love with Jason Morgan, but these are precarious times. We can always take him out later.
You know, as usual, you say apple, I say orange, nothing ever changes. I'm sure you're going to side with either your son or my father, but I abide by whatever your decision is.
Yeah, hold on. What makes you think Trevor or Johnny speaks for me?
Nonsense. There's nothing wrong with us seeing each other. Jason, you're my best friend.
Yeah, and you're mine, but...
There's
you
no
know,
buts here. Come on. Look, I'm grateful to you. There's no way I could have convinced Sonny to give up the boys if you hadn't agreed to take over the business. And I know that's a burden that you've never wanted to carry.
It's a small price to pay after what I did to Michael. And if running the organization helps keep Morgan safe, it's the least I can do. But you know what? Things need to change all around. Nobody's sacrifice means anything if you're still a target, Carly. You know what? You just gotta stay away, okay?
You're serious.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you know, maybe I can agree with you a little that you should stay away from Morgan, but you and me, we're a different story. Morgan's a little boy. I'm a grown woman, Jason.
But you can get shot and die as easily as anybody
You
else.
can't do this to me. I just lost Michael. You know, I can't lose you too. And I'm not going to let you be alone in this world. You walked away from your only child. You walked away from the woman you love. You and Sonny can barely look at each other. You need me, just like I need you, and I'm not going anywhere, so you need to live with it.
I have filed formal changes of ownership for all of the affected companies. Now, as I was saying earlier, you are going to come under increased scrutiny from the feds. In particular, they're going to be looking at your income tax records, because that is the easiest way to go after alleged mobsters.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you just discuss the books with Bernie and just give him your legal insight?
Absolutely. Now, you might also want to think about updating your will. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your life expectancy just went way down.
The shipment just got hit.
You presented your case very well. I can see why you're a respected trial lawyer.
Does that mean you're going to follow my advice?
I might have.
That was Vaughn. He's got some surprising news. Huh? It seems a Corinthos cargo ship just exploded.
Imagine that.
You've had this planned all along, haven't you?
Doesn't mean I don't appreciate a good debate. Listen, making Jason look weak right away sends a message to his minions. See, there's a reason why underlings are underlings. They don't have the emotional fortitude it takes to ride out these little storms. They get nervous, and then they panic. And when that happens, they start looking for ways to cover their butts. And eventually, one of them is going to come to me and offer to take Jason down from the inside, and then we get what we want. Jason is history, the Corinthos organization splinters, and our hands are clean. You're right, Johnny's right. Everybody's happy. Right, Trevor?
With all due respect, Anthony, I am concerned. You provoked Jason Morgan, and he's going to whack you back. Jason and Sonny are entirely different kinds of animals. Jason is more cunning, logical, less likely to act on his emotions and make a mistake.
You know what? I think you're overestimating Jason just a little bit, Trevor. Look, he's a thug. He's a hitman. He kills people for a living. Jason doesn't have the ability to project or plan ahead or lead. Hitting him now is the exact right move.
It's going to be interesting to see who's proven right. Even more interesting to see how this thing plays out. What Jason does in the next couple of hours is going to show us exactly how formidable an opponent he's going to be.
What do we know? Nobody was killed. Car goes to total loss. The Zacchara as it had to be.
Hypothetically, you would have an airtight alibi in place before issuing any retaliation orders. Police are going to be all over you. Having said that, I shall leave you gentlemen to your business.
And there are two places we can hit back that causes the cars the maximum amount of damage. Just give me the word.
Anthony Zacchara did this to me. I'm the one who's going to respond.
Monkey! Get over here! I need to use the can! Monkey! Monkey! Where the hell are you? Please. Hey! Someone get in there! The room's on fire! Anthony! What happened? Help me put it out.
No, it's too late. We gotta get out of here.
This is my house! I'm not leaving! This is as far as it dragged me.
Let's go, Tony. The fire trucks are coming. I just don't know how much can be saved.
Shut up! You go meet them. Make sure they don't run over Maria's roses.
You've got much bigger worries than the roses, my friend.
Will you go? Go! And if you see the monkey, find out where the hell he's been. Someone's gonna pay for this.